everybody. Welcome to the Mid-Tempo Jam. Welcome back if you're coming in hot from the slow jam, as I am. We're going to get right to it. We're going to start with a song called Eastbound Freight Train that you just heard me do a little version of. But first, as always, I got to double check on the live streams. Make sure we are up and running. Okay, Nabanita Sarkar posted a new video on YouTube that I'm in. Check that out. To a Rambler from IBMA Showcase, Bonnie and the Salty Dogs. That was a good one. Okay, we're live on YouTube. YouTube always knows what I want to watch. It just puts it right there at the top. Now we'll double check on Facebook. Make sure that is live and working. And it looks like it is. Okay. So my friend Joel on YouTube always goes in, well, most of the time, well, he has for the last year or so, been so faithful of putting timestamps on the beginning of the songs on the YouTube channel so folks can skip over all of this intro setup and live stream chat. So shout out to Joel, the real J Hizzy, on YouTube for doing that for me. Hopefully he will do so this week as well, so those of you watching the archives can just skip to the songs. Okay, Eastbound Freight Train. This goes like so. Key of G. 1 and a 5 and a 1. 1 and a 5 and 1. 4 and 4 and a 1. 2 dominant to the 5. 1 and a 5 and a 1. And a 4 and a 3 dominant as a B7. 4 and 4 and a 1 to the 6 dominant. 2 dominant, 5 and a 1. So this one has 3 different secondary dominants. It's got the 2, which acts as a 5 of the 5. It's got the 6, which acts as a 5 of the 2. And then it has the 3, which would act as a 5 of the 6 minor, but it also serves this function of leading you up to the 4, which it does in this case. Just like 10 long years since just like Old Home Place. Same function. Okay, so let me find a tempo. Oh, and then the chorus goes. And a 1, 4 and a 4, 1 and 1 and a 5. 1 and 1 and 4 and 4 and 1 and a 5 and a 1. Okay? But we're just going to pick over the verses because I like playing over those changes. So this is a Grandpa Jones song, and lots of folks have done it. There's a cool version of Doc Watson and Jack Lawrence doing it, and that's where I got the idea. And Don Reno and Reno and Smiley did a version also, really cool version, where Don is picking a cool thing on the choruses. But then I heard the Doc and Jack Lawrence one, and Jack is, and they're playing over the verse form. I thought that's a good idea. It's a little more fun that way. So here's how I would kick it off through the verse. 1, 2, 3. Missed that last thing. obviously put a little bit of prep into this. I've got a few of the chord shapes in there, so this has been sort of a pet song of mine at times, and I was able to kind of come up with that. But anyway, if you're riffing on the changes, or if you're getting the melody in there, or if you have a kind of a decorated version like that, it's all good. Just kick it off. Here we go. Eastbound Freight Train in the key of G. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Never been so lonesome for my hometown. Seems I've never been so far away. But I can hear a freight train a-blowing. I'll be gone before the break of day. I'm gonna have to quit my daily rambling. So tonight I'm gonna start my journey back. Sitting on the top of an old boxcar, sailing down this silvery stream of track. Eastbound freight train, take me home again. Eastbound freight train, let me stay till the end. I got it. Stray far from my hometown, never more again to roam. Now I know that I was born to wander, but I'm gonna stick around my home. I can see the smoke a-rolling out from that old smokestack, and I'm sitting on the top of an old boxcar, sailing down this silvery stream of track. Eastbound freight train, take me home again. Eastbound freight train, let me stay till the end. Play. Take me home again. Right. Fun. Okay. Good times there on the Eastbound freight train. I think it was Colin Burns who first requested that. Was that you, Colin? I think that's a song they like to do in the UK. All right, speaking of Colin, y'all check in when you can. We'll do a couple more numbers here, and then I'll come see who's out there on the chats. This is going to be Roll On Buddy Roll On, which can go by very fast, but we're going to take it at a nice easy mid-tempo here. This one is also in the public domain, turns out, so I'm going to add this to the Artist Works course, and also it's going to be included in a series I'm doing for True Fire on bluegrass kickoffs. And I mentioned this in the slow jam, but the reason I'm here tonight, kind of as a surprise, this was not planned, but I was going to be in Florida filming a bunch of content for True Fire and adding a bunch of numbers to my Artist Works Flat Picking Academy, but of course they're dealing with the hurricanes, so sending thoughts and prayers to them. And it freed up my week, so I was able to come to Denver, and my friend Carmel is hosting me here at her house. Thank you, Carmel. And here we go. Roll On Buddy goes like this, in the key of G. 1 and a 1 and a 1. 4 and 4 and a 1. 4 and 4 and 1 and a 1. 1 and 5 and a 1. That would be a good kickoff. Okay, here we go. Whatever your style, however you're feeling, kick us off here on Roll On Buddy Roll On, key of G. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Going to that East K Road. I'm going to that East K Road. I'm going to the East. I'm going to the West. I'm going to the one that I love best. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Roll on, buddy, roll on. You wouldn't roll so slow knew what I know, so roll on, buddy, roll on. My home is down in Tennessee. Yes, my home is down in Tennessee. In sunny Tennessee, that is where I long to be. Way down in sunny Tennessee. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Roll on, buddy, roll on. You wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know, so roll on, buddy, roll on. Play. I've got a good woman just the same. I've got a good woman just the same. Good woman just the same, says she's gonna change her name. I've got a good woman just the same. Roll on, buddy, roll on. So roll on, buddy, roll on. Fun. Good song, simple song. Big Sciota. So I'm going to, I know this is the mid-tempo jam, so that was a little quicker than I would have gone at that point, but again, that song is easy to play fast. I mean, I say that with a grain of salt, but that song rolls off easy. You can always keep the breaks simple. Big Sciota, I'm going to back it down just a little bit, kind of to where we started, and make it so we can play this nice fiddle tune with some precision and get some thoughtful variations in there. So this one is also going to be added to my Artist Works course. I've got a couple variations worked up to show the participants there. And here we go. The version I play goes like this in the key of G. 1 and a 5 and a 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. 1 and a 4, 5 and a 5 and a 1. 1 and a 5 and a 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 5 and a 1. 1 and a 5, 5 and a 4, 4 and a 6 minor, 5 and a 1. 1 and a 5, 5 and a 4, 4 and a 6 minor, 5 and a 1. Okay? So let's play it 3 times through. Me, you, and then me, you, and then tag it at the end. This is a number that doesn't always tag, but just to give you a chance to work up a, practice a good tag in G, let's go ahead and tag it at the end. Here we go. Big Sciota in G. I'm going to kick it off. kind of swinging for the fences on my last break there, trying to land some triplets, which didn't quite land, but it was a good try. I bet you could tell what I was going for. Let's do Been All Around This World, then I'll check in with everybody. There's a version that I like to do of this, and it goes something like... Maybe I'll back it down a little bit. In the key of C. 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. 5 and 1 and 4 and a 1. I'm rushing. I'll bring the metronome up a little bit to meet me where I am. Just a skosh. I'm used to playing this one quite a bit faster. Anyhow, here it goes. In C. 1 and a 1, 5 and a 1. 5 and 1 and 4 and a 1. 4 and a 4 and a 1 and a 1. 5 and a 1. So I've heard lots of versions which just hang on the 1. But I like the 5 chord. I like going. So there's 2 5 chords in a row. 1 1 1 1 5 5 1 5 5 1 1 4 4 1. Simple variation. It might get you if you're not used to it because it kind of comes up quick. But you'll get the hang of it, and if you've ever done this with me, then you've heard that before. Okay. It was Keith Little who I first learned this from. So that's kind of the version that I do. All right, so go ahead and kick us off on Been All Around This World in the key of C. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Working on the new railroad with the mud up to my knees. Working on the new railroad with the mud up to my knees. Working for old John Henry, no, he's so hard to please. I've been all around this world. Mama and Papa and baby sister makes 3. Mama and Papa and baby sister makes 3. Drag me down to the gallows, boys, that'll be the end of me. I've been all around this world. I got it. Upon the Blue Ridge Mountains, well, there I'll take my stand. On the Blue Ridge Mountains, there I'll take my stand. A rifle on my shoulder, 6-shooter in my hand. I've been all around this world. Play. Lulu, my Lulu, come on and open the door. Lulu, my Lulu, come and open the door. Before I have to walk on in with my old 44. I've been all around this world. I got it. play. Upon the Blue Ridge Mountains, well, there I'll take my stand. Upon the Blue Ridge Mountains, there I'll take my stand. A rifle on my shoulder, 6-shooter in my hand. I've been all around this world. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, how's everyone doing out there in Facebook? David Holtcamp. Hello, Dave. Nice to see you. We got to pick a little bit in person up at Rocky Grass. Colin Burns, you're still up in the UK. Way to go. Okay, head off to bed. Catch the rest later. Very good. Vern Reeves in South Carolina. Thank you, Vern, for chiming in, for being here. Okay, YouTube land. Hello, Dave Green. Hello, Philip Harris. Here to listen and learn. Very cool. Kim Harris. Got called in by the Tune Train. Right on. Warmed up in the slow jam, playing rhythm now till the fingers wear out. And you are Platidigid Flitted. That's your handle. I cannot pronounce your handle. But thank you for being here. Jeff McDonald taking the lessons on True Fire. Very cool. Thanks for being here, Jeff. I'm going to be doing a bunch of new stuff. I'm doing a series on bluegrass kickoffs for True Fire. I don't think that's been done yet, for guitar. Anyway, that's what I was supposed to be doing this week, but they are struggling down there, and I hope they're going to be okay. Staley Explorers. Very cool. Thanks for being here. Emmett Griffin, double stop unit. Emmett's doing some double stop. And Taggart BG, beginning bluegrass, picking along best you can. Very cool. Well, the slow jam just happened, but we got them all on the archives. You can always go back and play on those slow jams. James O'Connor, Jinx, playing the mandolin in Chicago. And hello, Ava York, picking up in Arcata, California. Great, thanks y'all for being here. Chat amongst yourselves. It's been fun seeing some of the community that's arisen out of this. I mean, the connections that I've made through this, I just can't even tell you. This is how my whole India connection happened, which led to me wearing really cool shirts like this. Yeah, Nabanita, she found me on YouTube and suggested to the Bluegrass Journeyman that they bring me on, and some of her friends, like Atandra Burro, her bandmate in the Salty Dogs, back in Kolkata. He's a great guitarist, great musician, and he learned flat picking from watching me. Anyway, I've just made all kinds of connections from folks like you who have chimed in and presented me with opportunities, and I know that some of you have made connections with yourselves in finding people in your community to jam with. So anyway, it's moving, it's touching to just to know that. So I hope that you all just stay connected there. If you're in the same town, maybe you'll get to know each other and jam together in person. This is the first song that Nabanita and I ever sang together. When I went to India, I thought, hey, this would be a good song. You're a great singer. Maybe you sing tenor on this and we'll sing a duet. So it turns out that she didn't know a whole lot about singing harmony, because in India, the music is not sung that way. It's a more monophonic by tradition, along with the drone. But anyhow, she learned the heck out of this one, and we have been singing it together ever since. So I'll send this one out to Bonnie. And I'll be her salty dog any day. Love playing music together. We have a couple gigs coming up. Colorado Springs this Sunday at a house concert. And then we have a couple private gigs, little parties we're doing. And then we have another public gig at the Press in Steamboat on the 26th. And then we'll be in Hamul, California on November 3rd, doing a house concert for all my old home folks before Bonnie heads back to India. Okay, so here this is called The Birds Were Singing of You in the key of F. It goes 1 and 1 and a 4, 1 and 1 and 5, 1 and 1 and a 4, 1 and 5 and a 1. And there'll be 2 verses in a row at first, and then the chorus goes to 4 and a 4 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5, 1 and 1 and 4, 1 and a 5 and a 1. And I kind of do like a Mother Maybelle style kickoff like this. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. If you know all the words, sing all the verses with me. Yeah, it's an old Carter family song called The Birds Were Singing of You. Key of F, and you're going to kick it off. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Last night the pale moon was shining. Last night when all was still, I wandered alone in sadness out among the woodland hills. I heard the birds a-singing out among the trees and views, and all the birds, my darling, we're singing of you. We're singing of you, my love. We're singing of you. And all the birds, my darling, we're singing of you. I got it. I think of you in the daytime, I dream of you by night. I wake and I wish you were here, love, and tears are blinding my sight. The flowers that slumber so sweetly, the stars above the blue, oh heaven itself, my darling, just a sweet song. And a lonesome song, you know? People end up away from each other sometimes. Okay, Love of the Mountains in B flat. This was originally suggested by my friend Deb Pavick in Durango. And just a good old song. I think The Lost and Found was the band that did this. But it'll be in the key of B flat. And it goes like this. About same tempo. 1 and 4 and 1. 5 and 4 and 1. 1 and 4 and 1. 5 and a 4 and a 1. That's the whole thing. And my kickoff might go something like 1, 2, 3. Pretty simple. Okay. Kick us off here in B flat, Love of the Mountains. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Trees on the hillside of a mountain, always reaching up toward the sky, remind me of my mama and my papa, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now a bright moon shining in the valley, and an old wagon leans against this stack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside by the cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. The burning of the greenwood on the fireplace, the falling snow around the redbud tree, the branches of the laurel by the creek bed, and the rippling waters of the gentle stream. Now a bright moon shining in the valley, and a whole wagon leans against this stack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside by the cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Play. Papa used to talk about the young days when he and Mama first settled there. He talked about the love of the mountains that he and Mom first shared together there. Now a bright moon shining in the valley, and a whole wagon leans against this stack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside by the cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Yeah, my mom and dad are resting there today. Good song. That little 5-4-1 is just a pretty thing. That's not as common in the old school bluegrass, right? Something a little more of a recent development. Okay, new Camptown Races in B flat, instrumental from Frank Wakefield, who just passed away this year. Ooh, my ear just popped. I came from the mountains. I was out in Winter Park area for the weekend. So wow, that helped. Woo, I can hear. All right. New Camptown Races. In the B flat goes 4 and a 1, 6 minor, 6 minor, 2 to the 5. 4 and a 1, 6 minor, 6 minor, 2, 5, 1. There's a whole other one of those, 2 A parts. Then the B part is 6 minor, 2 and a 5, 4 and a 1, 6 minor, 6 minor, 2, 5, 1. The tab will be 6 minor, 6 minor, 2, 5, 1. So that's going to be you on the tag. And I'm going to kick it off 3 times through on the new Camptown Races. A, A, B every time. Okay, here we go. Okay, I hope you got the tag in there. Very cool. Okay, we wind it down here. One more song. Oh ho, whose shoulder will you cry on? I actually showed this to Bonnie, to Nabanita, suggesting it as a good song for her to sing, because she can really belt out some high vocals. And then I remembered what a cool song it was and thought I'd give it a try here tonight. And I'm a little more congested than I thought I would be. So we'll see how this goes. This is in B. It comes from Kitty Wells, but I kind of do the version from Red Allen. And let's see. Let's kick it up just a little bit. All right. And a 1, and a 4, and a 1, and a 5, and a 1, and a 1, and a 4, and a 4, and a 1, and 5, and a 1. Chorus. 4 to the 5. Sorry. 4 to the 1, and a 1, and a 5, and a 1, and a 1, and a 4, and a 4, and a 1, and 5, and a 1. Okay, so I'll kick it off something like this. Something like that. Anyway, you'll have a good clean kickoff, I know. Here in the key of B. It would sound great with a banjo or a fiddle, obviously, but whatever you're playing. Here we go. Kick us off on Whose Shoulder Will You Cry On? In the key of B. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Once you were my life and breath, but you rode your free horse to death. You've been running round too much, and you lost your loving touch. And whose shoulder will you cry on? You didn't love me all along, 'cause you can't love and do me wrong. I don't trust you no more, so go and knock on another's door. And whose shoulder will you cry on? Let those teardrops clean your eyes. They're just payments on the line that made a wreck out of me. From these chains I've been set free. And whose shoulder will you cry on? You didn't love me all along, 'cause you can't love and do me wrong. I don't love you no more, so go and knock on another's door. And whose shoulder will you cry on? You and me. I got another verse. Play it again. chains have been set free, and whose shoulder will you cry on? You didn't love me all along, 'cause you can't love and do me wrong. I don't trust you no more, so go and knock on another's door, and whose shoulder will you cry on? Woo! All right, I'll keep working on that up in B. I like to be able to belt those out sometimes. I think Red is up in C or something. He's a little higher. But Red Allen's voice, he doesn't sound high until you try to sing it. You're like, whoa, he's way up there. Okay, thanks everybody for being here on the Mid-Tempo Jam. Hope you all enjoyed it. Appreciate the donations as always. And yeah, don't be strangers, okay? My website is currently up to date, and it will be updated even more accurately coming up in the next month or so with album release plans. Hey, how about that? And I'll be back for the Fast Jam in about 30 minutes, okay? At about 1:15. See you then.